This is Pat Walker at Mission Winners, going through here and illustrating slowly and specifically the higher low setup. And one of the best ways to do this, and this is how a lot of investors, great investors got great. They studied past charts. Bill O'Neill studied past charts. It helps us. So we're going to show you a couple of examples here and what we're looking for now. Okay, this is the spiders, the S&P 500. This is a great proxy for the market. The spiders ran up and then fell. And you can see it's in a downtrend. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. You can see it. What are we looking for? Here's the low. What we would like to see, and I don't know if it's going to happen, we don't know the future, but eventually we're going to look for this to go up for a couple of days, then pull back, and then lift again. That is the higher low setup. This low is higher than this low. The trigger, when it takes out the tops of this previous high, that is the buy. And you can see it is a higher low. This low is higher than this low. That's what we'll be looking for. It hasn't happened yet. I mean, this is as of today, right? But I want to show you something here, and this is important. A higher low can be on shorter time frames, and you don't want it just 1 or 2 days apart, okay? This low right in here was higher than this low, and it lifted, but it didn't go very far, but it still went up, and then it fell. And then we had another higher low. This low was higher than this low. You can see it. This low was higher than this low. That was a good March, and we did that one. That's on the spiders, and that was a huge move, okay? They all don't do that, but I'll tell you what, you catch a couple of these and it'll make your year.
Did you know that Mission Winners is more than just a YouTube channel? We have a full-fledged VIP membership site with live chart analysis, live question and answer sessions, live buy and sell alerts, VIP-only Twitter, VIP-only Discord, and thousands of archived educational videos. So if you're ready to begin mastering the charts, head over to missionwinners.com and join us today.
This is as of today. And you can see we have lower lows. This low is lower than this low. We don't have to overthink it. And just this low is lower than this low. What we would like to see, and eventually it will most likely happen, it rallies up, it pulls back, and then it lifts again. And this low is higher than this low. It's a higher low setup. That's what we look for. And until that happens, we remain cautious. But you can see, this is a great setup. You can say, can you show me another example? Right here. This low was higher than this low. And then it lifted, okay? Came up to that resistance line and fell back. And then this low was higher than this low on the QQQ, right? And that was a trigger through here and through here. And that was a huge run. So let's take it a step further. Can we look at a couple of stocks outside of the major ETF indices to help us? And yes, we will. But you can see the higher low setup. Conceptually, it's just literally showing a change, a reversal of the trend. It has a lower low. Look, this low, lower than this low. You have a lower 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 low. I'm not saying that to be cute. I'm just pointing out. You have series of lower lows and lower highs. Finally rallies up, pulls back, and you get a higher low. It did it here, and it did it here. And we did participate in this. So let's take it a step further now and look at a couple of stocks. But again, this is what we're looking for. I hope that helps you. Spiders, same situation as I had drawn earlier. Get a higher low and take off. Does it work with individual stocks? I'll show you a couple of examples. It's been falling, and then it rallies, and then it falls. and then it rallies, and then it falls. And this low, for the first time in that decline, this low is higher than this low. It is a higher low setup. And it starts to lift, pushing through key moving averages, had a buy here and a buy here. And that is a huge run, the higher low setup. That's what we look for. Show you another one here. That is on Apple. Amazon. It rallied, it fell. You got basically a double bottom. It rallies, it falls. You get a higher low. Okay? Starts to lift, hits a resistance spot, pulls back, and it corresponds with the market. This is July 13th. Okay? See the date right there? July 13th. Remember that. And you have a higher low. This low is higher than this low. And it lifts. That's what we're looking for. July 13th. Remember that. Let's go back to, we'll just do QQQ again. July 13th. What's this date here, folks? It's July 13th. Isn't that interesting how that works? So we connect the dots. We watch the major index ETFs, QQQ or SSO, or QQQ in the spiders, or QLD in the spiders, and we make it relevant. We see the big markets, the big pictures moving, and we take it down, in this case, to some select max list stocks. And you will see over and over, this works. This is a viable entry tactic. You just ride it for all it's worth. And it takes off and makes good moves. Right here, the 13th. See that date? The 13th. See up there where I said the 13th? There it is. Higher low setup, starts to lift, and makes a good run. And this was also on the key list for buy. Anyway, I wanted to explain that to you. So now let's take it to today, okay? Make it relevant to now. I'm doing this video on Thursday, 9/22/22. So here's the spiders. It has lower lows. We don't have a higher low yet, right? I showed you this earlier. We're waiting for it to rally up, fall, and then take out the highs of this bar and go. And we will be ready for it. It's the higher low setup. It's relevant and it works. Same thing is true on QQQ, as I pointed out earlier. Higher low, hasn't done it yet. This is as of today, Thursday, 9/22/22. Lifts up, pulls back, and then it starts to take off. And remember this, we are coming into what is seasonally a very strong period of the year, the last quarter. Price and volume will tell us what to do. It's what we do at Mission Winners. We don't need to forecast, we get in line with what is.
Thank you for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit like. Maybe hit that subscribe button. We come up with new content nearly every day. Also, check out the videos on the right. YouTube recommends the one on the top, and the bottom one is something we thought you might enjoy. See you next time.